Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant just opened its first location here in Michigan. Now, it features the largest wine club in America. And this morning, we're joined by Chef Edmund Vogel, who is the executive kitchen manager for Cooper's Hawk, to give us a taste of what we can expect from this new venue. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So first of all, tell us a little bit about Cooper's Hawk. What's the feel like?
Yeah, so Cooper's Hawk is a winery restaurant where our full mission is to make wine approachable. So we give them the option of tasting a wine and then pairing it with a dish.
Right, because typically you go to a restaurant and it's about the food, and then they will say, well, if you're having this, we suggest this wine with it. Is that your approach, or is it, if you're having this wine, here's what you should eat with it?
Yeah, exactly. So it's, if you like that wine, why don't we give you a food that you're gonna like that pairs with that dish?
All right, well, you have a display here, both wine and food. Why don't you tell us, let's go left to right, and you can explain sort of what we're looking at.
Yeah, definitely. So the first thing we're gonna have here is our sausage and herb whip ricotta flatbread. That's paired with our Tempranillo, which is a very popular Spanish wine.
Okay, and what's the, let's talk a little bit about the wine. What is a Tempranillo like? What kind of flavors do you get from it?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a super bold wine that's very popular in Spain, and it suits this dish very well with the fennel and the sausage, and then the herbs as well inside the ricotta.
All right, and then we move over here to the center. What do we have here?
Next thing will be our short rib bolognese, and that short rib bolognese is served with the Super Tuscan, which is another one of our international wines.
All right, and again, a bolognese is a hearty dish, especially with short ribs. So does this require another bold wine?
100%. So you need to get through the richness of the tomato sauce, and you're going to do that with a super tannic that's inside the Super Tuscan.
Super tannic inside the Super Tuscan. All right, so now I'm full, but not too full that I can't have dessert. And we step over here. What do you have?
So that's going to be our lemon ice wine cheesecake with a balsamic berry maceration on top, and that's served with our ice wine.
And for folks that aren't familiar with an ice wine, I mean, what is an ice wine? What's the flavor like?
Yeah, so ice wine is a super sweet wine that comes from the first freeze of the grape, and then they also press it so you get the syrup instead of just the full juice.
So is this more of a dessert wine than?
100%. 100%.
Right. And where do you get the grapes for your ice wine and for your ice wine dessert here?
Yeah, so those grapes are actually harvested here in Michigan, which is super exciting for us to bring a restaurant to Michigan for that reason.
And had you been getting these grapes from Michigan before, and so now you're just sort of joining your grapes?
Yeah, the entire time.
All right, fantastic. And so we have some food and it looks great. What do we have over here?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of exciting products that we sell inside of our restaurant. So we have a Napa-style tasting room, and then inside there we also have retail, where we're gonna sell decanters, corksicles, different products that we make in-house as well.
And as a final question, tell us a little bit about your wine club.
Yeah, so the wine club, it's an exciting thing for Cooper's Hawk. So it is the nation's largest wine club. We do a lot of things, like next month, July, we pair wines with Tyler Florence, who is a celebrity chef. And we find grapes from all over the world, all over the nation, and slowly bring those to our wine club members.
And so if you are interested in experimenting, trying new wines, or learning about wine, sounds like a wine club might be a pretty good way to start.
Without a doubt.
All right, Edmund Vogel,
thank you.
Chef with Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Final question, where are you guys located? You're in Clinton Township?
Clinton Township at Partridge Creek Mall.
All right, go check them out.